Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Thursday, the 30th of March 2023. Thanks for joining me. I want to use the Dali Tarot for today's reading. This deck is really interesting. It comes in this huge, like A4 purple case, and then you open it and it's just this deck. It's very dramatic. So if you like a little bit of drama, this is your deck. And then Dali himself was also a character, wasn't he? I always remember the time when he threw a brick through a glass window in, I think, on Fifth Avenue in New York or something. It's very, so it's like, ooh, press. So he was an interesting character. So these are all very, very dreamlike and evocative. So let's see what the cards have to say about this day and what energy you'll be working with. First card is the High Priestess, and a gorgeous High Priestess is at that. Then we have the Ten of Wands. Just had to double check that was right. And then finally, the King of Coins. And that's Dali himself there with his mustache, enjoying all his cash and money. Oh, but that's actually an interesting thing that they've made Dali the King of Coins. Because the King of Coins is in charge of the element of earth, and that often governs finances and career and practical circumstances, your body. But it also, he's also in charge of getting creative and taking those creative insights and giving them a physical form, like his paintings and his art. So that adds a whole other element to me for the King of Coins, because he's an artist, he's a creative genius. So with him being there, the King of Coins always provides you with his qualities, or someone mirrors those qualities by showing up in your life as an actual person. So if you want to get creative on this day, that's going to work in your favor. And also, if you want to get creative about your circumstances, do I want to keep a leopard at my house or not? Then those are good decisions that you'll be able to make on this day. All right, so the biggest card, or the most significant card in this deck in this spread is the High Priestess, because she's a major arcana card, and they talk about these big fundamental life themes that we all tap into from time to time and then tap out of. This is a minor arcana card, so this is the temporary influence of the day, and the King of Coins is that special quality that you've got. So the High Priestess, second person on the Fool's journey, we've got the Fool saying, I conceive a new idea, let's go do it. The Magician, then let's get help from Spirit and look at the world and see how we can actually make this happen. And the High Priestess is the second person he bumps into. And this is a woman who has all the answers in the universe. You can see the scroll here. That's an endless scroll, and it has every answer ever asked on there. It's got the moon here on top of her head. So the personality, the thing that's revered most by her, is her ability to connect with the unmanifest, with the higher realms. A door is behind her, so the higher realms come through and speak to her all the time, scribble the answers on this piece of paper. She then whips that out and advises the people. So she's a medium, she's an oracle, she's a psychic, she's someone who has all the answers and who has fundamentally a genuine connection with Spirit. But what I like here in this deck, usually the Queen has her foot on a moon, a crescent moon, and it means that her faith trumps fear. And that's a life rule for all of us anyway, that if you're afraid, replace that with faith. I'm afraid I'm going to lose this job, and what's going to happen to me? Have faith that even if you do lose the job and you don't know what's going to happen, something will step in and hold you and guide you during that transition process and put you in another position where your life will continue. And this, to me, represents, and I could be wrong, let me know who this actually is, but it represents an Egyptian goddess of magic to me. So it's not just answers and a sense of connection, but she's also able to provide magical solutions to real world problems. So she, in this case, intervenes and says, okay, if this is something that you're broken about, you have, as an example, a personality trait that ruins your whole life and all your relationships. I'm going to read you this as the answer that I got from Spirit. And by hearing this, you'll be able to see why you did that you do have control over it, and that you can let it go. So basically, if you've got an issue, if something isn't clear, pray to your higher power, meditate, talk to your higher self, say, have you got a scroll for me that I can read? I really need some answers here to drop this rock. So a huge connection. And then we got the Ten of Wands. This is the highest card in the suit of Wands. Wands has to do with your life purpose and passion. And this person has so many passions in life that he's carrying them all. And they've become a huge burden, and he can't do any of them now because he's stuck. He's been overwhelmed. Here we've got all these butterflies. So it's transforming from something that is completely overbearing, leaving it behind and saying, I'm going to... Wow, that's very different to other decks. All these passions, what this is saying to me is, and what is this? Is this a giant butterfly down here? Is this a person? There's a person in here. Oh yes, so he's carrying this, and he's either being shielded or surrounded by these butterflies. So the message I'm getting is that the butterflies are urging him to change his perspective. They're saying, listen, you're carrying all these things that you do in life that you like, thinking that that is your identity. You play hockey, therefore you're a hockey player. And the butterflies are saying, actually, that's not true. Make yourself the passion in your life. Drop all this stuff. Fly away, be free. Have more options. And refuse to let yourself be bogged down like that. So if you feel that your life has become so heavy that the spark is gone, it's like, wow, all I do is like worry about the school fees and what's going to happen with my job, and I have health concerns and my relationship, and what are we going to do for money, and all of this stuff. At some point, it can crush us if we don't say, you know what, at some point I have to live my life and like have faith that things are going to work out. And this is saying that this weird divine figure kind of blows and allows you to drop all of these things that were so great and simply take a moment off to live your life and to just be you again without all the pomp and ceremony around you that seems to define you. You define you, your life doesn't define you. You may think I'm naive, but I really believe that. If I don't care, like, if my relationships haven't worked out and if blah, blah, blah. I know I'm a great person. I know I'm loving and lovable. And I'm not going to let my life dictate my identity. I'm going to be a pretty little butterfly forever. And sorry, I'm laughing, but we all have to, we can all choose what's important to us and what kind of life is all right and what isn't. And it doesn't matter what other people think. So anyway, if there's something where you feel like, oh, this is too heavy, I can't get rid of it, ask the High Priestess to throw you a bone here, to give you an answer that will help you to say, okay, I get a respite, a reprieve. I'm able to fly off and enjoy my freedom at least. So that immediately takes the burden away. It gives you more understanding of what's really important. And then the King of Pentacles, he's able to build something fabulous. Oh, so the message is all of these things that you were so great actually have conspired to just be a burden in your life. The High Priestess is going to give you an answer for something alternative that you love to do, that is 1-1, that isn't so heavy to carry. And that's better than what you've been doing before. And the King of Coins then allows you to build it in a practical sense. So the King of Coins is different from the Queen. The Queen takes an existing environment and she makes it a home. She maximizes its potential. She makes sure everyone else is taken care of, well, not taken care of, but it's fair and everyone has abundance. The King of Coins takes a place that is completely, that doesn't exist just yet other than is in his mind's eye, and he decides to take practical action and to build it. So dropping the rock, getting an answer for what's right and what will work in your life, and getting to work with the amazing help of the King of Coins, you'll be able to build a better circumstance, one, not plural, that supports you and doesn't make you feel like you're on your last legs. So this is a day to really shift gears in a different and better direction. And, you know, if I was doing anything, like if I was painting something or I was going to a party or something, having Salvador Dali by my side would really boost my confidence. But, oh yeah, give me some tips on the painting. Or if I went to the party, he'd do all the talking and be outrageous, so then I wouldn't have to. Anyway, never mind. Number 1 has got the High Priestess. That's 2, and 10 is 12. I really hope I counted this properly. Hang on. Yeah. 2 and 10 is 12, and 1 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4, and 4 in numerology is security and structure. So let go of what doesn't work and what makes you feel burnt out. And now it's time to build something that is, it comes from your higher self. Things that come from your higher self are always worth doing. And the King of Coins allows you to do the action steps and do the legwork to start building that today. If you want to build a new business, a new relationship, a new passion, and let go of some of the things that haven't worked, this is the day to do it. And now that I'm talking like that, it actually reminds me a little bit of yesterday. So this is a period via the cards that's saying, lighten the load and actually use your energy on building things that are constructive and bring you joy. So that looks really, really positive. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on Book Your Reading to audio reading with me. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have a fabulous day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.